human, machine. We are all one within the iris. Before me, I see the future. Humans and Omnics standing together.
They could keep a leash on me. So they could just page me, then I'd have to run to a phone wherever I was. Looking back on it, I should have denied it. Like, don't give me a pager. I don't want a pager. That's stupid. But being like 12, I was like, awesome, give me a pager.
Well, now you hear stories where parents are just like, oh, sure, you can have a cell phone, and then they stealth install a GPS app so they can, you know, just track your every movement.
Yeah.
No freedom. Feels bad.
All right, so we are loaded into map. No more pager stories. Make sure you call your mothers. It is Mother's Day, but more importantly, it is Overwatch Day. The beta is coming to an end. We're crowning a champion of Overkill GG League. Whew, let's see what we got here. It looks like we have Twinston, Tucio, and Trey on the side of Reunited.
Yeah, not too surprising coming out from the Reunited side here. This has been their bread and butter for a while. Meanwhile, taking a look here at the C9 side, they're basically coming out with the same thing. I don't know if the Hanzo is going to last. I feel like Sure4 is probably going to switch up to a Tracer, but you never know.
Yep. Got a mirror match going on. This is what King of the Hill is right now, especially in North America. This is generally you see. In Europe, sometimes you see McCrees. Not the case for Reunited. Absolute mirror match. 2 Winstons, 2 Lucios, 2 Tracers on both sides.
All right, here they come in. Both teams about to get started. There's going to be all sorts of Tracer shenanigans going on, Winston shenanigans going on. It's going to be pandemonium. Pigs will be flying. We're going to see how things go. Right now, both teams just poking out. Neither team going super ham, but Kai able to get 2 kills early on. Reunited striking back with 2 kills of their own. This is the pandemonium. That is a 2-2-2 comp versus 2-2-2 comp on a King of the Hill match, and pretty evenly set thus far. Both teams, I think, down the 2v2 on the point. Sure4 able to take out Unfixed, and this might be in favor of C9 in the end. Down goes Morte. Sure4 going off in the end, looking for a triple kill. Might get this last kill on Tracer. Will get it with the aid of Reaver, and C9 going to take the point first here on Lijiang.
Yeah, it really just comes down to Tracer gameplay. Everyone else is a little bit just of an auxiliary to support those Tracers here, and Reaver and Sure4 are phenomenal at it. Sure4 has done so much damage. He has his Pulse Bomb now. Same thing for Reaver. Balotage is close to his own, and Pulse Bombs are really the name of the game as far as switching momentum around in this matchup.
Yeah, Pulse Bomb coming out from Sure4, not going to connect. Meanwhile, taking a look at Sure4. Sure4 with a Pulse Bomb also will not connect, so C9 coming up goose eggs on those bombs. Debit, though, able to take out Morte. And even without the Pulse Bombs, we'll see if C9 can hold this fight. Sound Barrier is out. 2 sound barriers, in fact. Huge blue bars coming out for C9. It's looking like momentum is in their favor. 3-0 for C9 here as they're pushing out Reunited. Reunited does have the Primal Rage up, but it's not going to be enough. And this should be a hold for C9.
Yeah, not a ton to say there. 2Easy and Balotage are going to have their Pulse Bombs up, and like I said, those are really what's going to determine the match. Here comes a huge Pulse Bomb, and they're able to dive out of it. Now here comes a second Pulse Bomb, hits absolutely nothing.
Pulse Bombs used for Reunited, not getting the value that they want. Sure4 able to return fire with the Pulse Bomb zone, takes out Morte. Morte dying early twice in 2 back-to-back fights here. Unfixed able to take out Gregor though. 5v5 here on the point, make it 5v4. C9 now turning their favor. Kai getting in deep on Winston. And as a result, C9 going to take this fight and hold on. And now Reunited now with a lot of time left. They have maybe 1 good team fight left to try and take control of the middle.
Yeah, if you want to emulate top-level Winston play, I think a lot of Winstons don't use the tool in their kit that is the small leap that you'll see Kai and Debit use pretty consistently. Leaps are not only just to readjust your position, but that stomp does a ton of damage. Good Winstons will leap only 2 or 3 feet and just crush Tracers.
Yep, Sure4 right now does have Pulse Bomb at the ready, is able to go in at a moment's notice. Will throw out the stick, does not quite get it. Sound Barrier is out here for Reunited as they push in. This is their last chance. They need to get in and take this decisively, or they will lose round 1 here on Lijiang. Not a bad look for them here so far, though. 2-1 in terms of kill death. The Winstons are going absolutely crazy. Pandemonium on both sides as the Tracers look to get another kill. Debit able to take out Cruz, though, evening it up a bit. C9 might be able to turn this in their favor. Yep, but Unfixed on the Kai. And again, right now they need to get back on the point. Overtime is about to go away, and Reunited almost losing there. That would have been absolute lapse. And Reunited now coming close to taking this for their own. They're able to get an extra pick off. Voltaja takes out Adam, and there it is. Reunited able to fight back a bit here, and now they will start their own progress.
Yeah, decent environmental kills are going on. Both Primal Rage and Lucio Boop knocking people off of the cliff. Voltage and Too Easy, both of their pulse bombs up. Short 4 has his up as well, but right now they have to hold it for the rest of the match. Any decisive fight for Cloud9 will win them this stage.
C9 moving in, but a nice tick on the Kai. Kai going to lose most of his health there. I don't know if he has a Primal Rage or not. No, he does not have it charged up. And REUNITED not looking too bad here on the defense. They do suffer some casualties. Sure 4 getting in there. C9 not done yet. But REUNITED, I think, still has a little bit of advantage. But hold the phone. Debit with the Primal Rage. This really could be anyone's fight, as just Tracers and Winstons everywhere right now.
Yeah, Grego died mid-sounder, and I thought that was going to be a really brutal turning point for him, but he's able to get back in the fight.
Oh, Grego just got booped off to his death. A beautiful boop coming out from Cruz. And that could be all REUNITED needs to hold here. And now REUNITED, a mere 2 team fights away from taking round 1. So the turnarounds are real.
Yeah, so we've called Lucio's, blast off the edge a boop. And then I think Winston, when he hits you off the edge from Primal Rage, that's a bop. So is that the nomenclature we're adopting? Boops and bops?
Boops and bops. You know, I'm down for that.
All right.
Although now we're just starting to emulate terrible 90s toys. But here we go. Sound barriers out. Both teams fighting on top of the point. Winston's everywhere. Tracers everywhere. Debit able to take out Cruz, though. C9 striking first blood on this fight. Reaver now with a pulse bomb at the ready, looking for a stick. Will throw out the pulse bomb. Does connect. Does serious damage to that Winston. He's going to go down. 3 kills here for C9. C9 looking pretty dominant here, and this is rough for REUNITED, because if they don't cause overtime, they're going to lose this round.
Yeah, but they are going to have shields as they try to get in here. Oh, no! Oh, Cruz does get on the point.
Cruz barely got in time. He almost got booped away. Voltage able to get on the point now, but this is rough. This is where now it's going to be REUNITED just chaining deaths over and over again to try and keep this in their favor.
Well, Voltage has got a pulse bomb up. We've seen a pulse bomb can switch it over. He does die before he gets it off.
Yeah, and this is where, even though C9 has the advantage, you can really expect REUNITED to continually move in here and hope for the miracle. And how is that miracle going to happen? That miracle is going to happen with Pulse Bomb, if they can keep it in overtime. Voltage is going to have to get on the point here with his body. He does get in. He has a Pulse Bomb at the ready. Will he throw out the Pulse Bomb? He does. It sticks! But Primal Rage is going to insulate Winston from that. Primal Rage greater than Pulse Bomb in terms of living. We do have a sound barrier coming out here from C9. C9 just trying to stem this tide. Winston's getting juggled in the corner. And these overtimes can last quite a long time when you have Tracers and Winstons just swarming in.
Yeah, you got to absolutely clean that point up to be able to capture it. It's going to be going for a while, I think.
C9 getting on top here, making space, getting 3 extra kills, but REUNITED not doing a bad job of keeping this in play. And this is a case where, again, they just need to keep stalling out and hope for the Pulse Bomb dream. And so as they keep stalling out, who knows how long this is going to go.
Unfixed just jumping around like it's a trampoline. Stays alive, puts more pressure on the point. Now his team's going to be able to get there in time.
Yep, the Tracers are coming back in. Voltage is going to have Pulse Bomb up here in a second. Oh no, Too Easy needs to get back on the point, but he wasn't able to get back in time. He backed out a little bit too much. So C9 going to take round 1, and honestly, I'm kind of okay with that. I think that could have went on for way too long.
You're kind of okay with Too Easy making the small mistake at the end to let it
Yes, I'm totally okay with that.
Fair enough. I tend to agree with you. All right, well, nothing to speak about as far as rosters go here. We are going to see Twinston, Tusio, and Trey, or what is it, Jet Set King Kong Future, something like that?
I don't know. Take your pick. We have 12K people in chat now, so people can find more nicknames for this 222 variant that we see in King of the Hill. But here we go. REUNITED on the way in. C9 on the way in. And we'll see if REUNITED can have a little bit more fortune here on the 3rd stage. Or what was formerly known as the 3rd stage of Lijiang. Now it's just known as the Control Center. Thus far, 1-1 on the kills. Both teams 5v5 as they look for positioning here. Too Easy able to take out Reaver. Overall positioning is in favor of REUNITED right now. They have more people on the point. And a little bit more momentum on their side. Not the worst look thus far.
No, they definitely have more positional capabilities on the point here. They all kind of just gathered towards the point a little bit better, but Short 4 is going to have his Pulse Bomb up momentarily. But really, in a lot of the King of the Hill maps, the case is whichever team captures first is going to have a huge advantage, especially in this kind of composition where the teams are going to be having to get a full wipe on the other team to be able to switch it over. And this composition is almost insanely hard to be able to wipe completely off the map.
Yeah, definitely. And REUNITED, I mean, honestly, REUNITED had a lot more momentum on their side in the last game. I mean, in the end, they had to go to an overtime set, but they were dominating the latter part, and it's only C9's early dominance that let them turn in their favor. And 2 quick kills here for REUNITED in this team fight. And if REUNITED keeps playing like this, they'll definitely take this round and force a round 3.
Yeah, they're in dominant position right now. Even with the Primal Rage coming in, he's going to try to knock it around, but Primal Rage doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Especially when you have double Lucius on the ground for all of that sustain. Primal Rage is really just to knock people around position-wise and to stay alive on points. Not the most impactful ults. Again, the only really impactful ults damage-wise in this game is going to be those Tracer Pulse Bombs. Look at REUNITED. They're absolutely stacked. They almost have full power on ultimates across the board.
Yeah, Soundbearer's going to come down. Pulse Bomb going to come out from Voltaja. Does not connect. Meanwhile, let's take a look at Too Easy. Too Easy looking for a Pulse Bomb of his own. Chasing Grego. Grego's going to go down. Pulse Bomb goes out. Also does not connect. As both teams looking for an advantage here. Not the worst weathering in the storm there by C9. C9 able to deal with those ultimates. Kai takes out Cruz, and now C9 with one of their best opportunities of this round. Moving forward, momentum on their side. If they can get 1 or 2 more kills, they should be able to take this point. Soundbearer coming up from Morte, though. And here's the thing, is that even when you're at a disadvantage, if you have control of the point, you can still stall out for a long time and stop the other team from capping it.
Yeah.
So C9 with a definite advantage. But
yeah,
look at this delay.
First cap. Short for with a lot of work done though. Him and Reaver both with Pulse Bombs up. That might be enough to absolutely clear off the point. They are at 5 on it. They might be able to switch it over. Here comes Too Easy at the end. Gets cleaned up. There's a flip over at 99% yet again.
So this is basically the reverse of last game where C9 got the 99% and then lost control. Well, now REUNITED got the 99% and lost control. So REUNITED, all they need to do is win 1 decisive team fight and then clean up the stragglers and they'll win this round. But easier said than done, especially with all the ultimates that C9 has stored up right now.
Yeah, they went off of Winston. They're running double Roadhog now.
Well, Roadhog, this is an interesting switch up. I like the idea, especially if they only get control of it once. Roadhog very, very good at shredding Winston, so we'll see if this pays off in their favor. Yeah, Voltaja right now poking, looking for his opportunity. Might be coming in for a Pulse Bomb any moment. Does have all 3 blinks charged up. Moving in, Pulse Bomb is out. Does not connect. We do see Primal Rage coming out. It is absolute pandemonium. There's Whole Hog. There's fights all right. And Reaver with a huge Pulse Bomb takes out 3 people. And that is going to stop this push from REUNITED down cold.
Yeah, that's the biggest Pulse Bomb we've seen so far in the last 2 stages here. Absolutely huge from Reaver. And yeah, the Roadhog experiment is now over. Winghaven and Unfixed going back to Winston. Team Glasses and Goggles REUNITED.
Glasses and Goggles. I like it.
Oh, your mic's doing a little weird stuff. You want to pull that magic trick you have on it?
The weird microphone. We'll take a look at it in a moment. But Debit able to come in, takes out Morte. Voltaja on the Grego. Again, we have pandemonium in progress. Voltaja able to get the double kill. And again, both teams just going crazy here on top of the point. C9 definitely a bit more momentum, but REUNITED can still take this.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked the Roadhog picks. I thought, you know, they got the ult up relatively fast. The ult is a damage and movement ability ult, so we're just going to see a large battle going on here for a very long time. Both sound barriers come off. Again, I think it's going to be decided based on Pulse Bombs and Tracer play. Too Easy starts off, kills Kai.
Well, for REUNITED here, REUNITED needs to win this fight right here, right now. Pulse Bomb coming up from Voltaja, not going to hit. Pulse Bomb's really a bit sloppy from both teams here, aside from that beautiful bomb from Reaver a little bit ago. In this game, but REUNITED now starting to pick up the kills, gets 2, now 3 kills. REUNITED on the verge of potentially winning this round. Too Easy with Pulse Bomb takes out Reaver. The kill feed going nothing but blue. They're going to retake control of this. Now the question is C9 going to be able to force overtime? I'm not even sure if Winston can get here in time.
Wow, they're going to kill him.
He definitely did. I mean, his body got there, but I don't think that counts. No, it doesn't count.
Well, to the delight of everyone, we're going to round 3 now on this map. Hey, composition switches. Kai is on Zarya. Adam is on Mercy. Short
is a dream alive? We got a El Presidente is coming out? Oh my goodness.
Presidente. What you're going to see is they're going to rush him to the bridge. They're going to put Debit in front of him with a shield, and they're going to damage boost him and shield him. It is a purely Bastion-based composition. They want to get short force set up probably on the left bridge from their angle. Probably. They might do something else, but I would imagine, yep, that's exactly where they're going.
Cheerfor coming in. Bastion is out. Reinhardt's shield is there. And these Winstons need to think twice before leaping in. I'm not sure Winghaven get that memo.
They just bum rushed the...
They did go in. I mean, it's not the worst look for REUNITED here, but C9 definitely coming out on top there, and they should be able to get first control of this point.
Yeah, that's pretty strong. But, you know, you have to wonder, does it work, you know, more than once now that the other team knows you have a Bastion? Are they going to adjust to it? Are they going to run a different composition? We see Unfixed is going to switch. He's on a Pharah, and Too Easy goes up onto the Widowmaker to try to deal with this Bastion comp.
Yeah, the Bastion, and this is, the Bastion is stopping the double Winston. Why didn't someone go Bastion earlier? Because now this is a little bit more entertaining in terms of it's not just 2-2-2 ramming themselves at each other. We have the Bastion out. Too Easy able to get the pick on Reaver. Surefour, though, taking out Winghaven, and the Bastion, thus far, no solid answer coming out from REUNITED. Look at the tank mode going absolutely crazy. Lucio running for his life. Tank shells going nuts. Surefour almost getting the tracking kill. What's important here is that C9's at 32% progress thus far.
Yeah, when you're playing Reinhardt against a Bastion, your shield is an illusion. It does absolutely nothing. You get shredded as soon as that Bastion has you in sights, and so far they don't have a good answer for this. They tried the Pharah on it, didn't necessarily work. They don't really have a flanking class to get back there to deal with it. Right now, no answers for it.
Yeah, and look at Reaver. Reaver able to flex his might on Widowmaker here. We have a Widow duel, and he's able to take out Too Easy. Beautiful shots from Reaver. Surefour mows down Winghaven. And C9 looking way more dominant now. 4 extra kills here for C9. Make it 5. REUNITED getting totally mopped up. That's going to be a team kill. There's the horn. And now REUNITED only with about 1 to 2 more good pushes left before they're looking at being down 3-2.
I'd say 1. Unfixed has Barrage up, but I don't know if he's even going to be able to get in position to deal with this Bastion. They've had no answers. They haven't switched off it. How many more times is Winghaven going to charge into this Bastion? It's not working.
I mean, until it works.
Well, we might be here for a long time then.
That shield absolutely getting cracked. I guarantee you, Surefour definitely has most damage done now, if he didn't already, with all that damage on the Reinhardt shielding. That's all I'm gonna say. Tank mode is at the ready, and REUNITED looks a little bit lost. I mean, now they're just stuck where they have to force overtime, which means they have to move into Bastion's fire here. Oh no, here comes the tank.
Tank mode.
Graviton Surge with that. Yeah. Triple kill from Surefour off the Graviton. Oh man, the Wombo combo is real, but the Resurrection keeping them in this, if nothing else, could have been way worse than expected, as REUNITED turning this around in an epic fashion. What looked to be a terrible team fight, Mercy turning around on a dime, and now there's life in REUNITED yet.
Yeah, Rez into Sound Barrier, into Barrage, was able to turn that fight around for him. Now they're going to have a little bit of a sniper duel. Reaver actually comes up on the sniper, and now Too Easy's onto a McCree instead. No more Bastion now.
Oh, the beautiful Deadeye coming from Altaja. Takes out not 1, not 2, but 3 people. Charge comes in from Winghaven. Down goes Kai. Earthshare is not even going to be needed here, as C9 is going to get pushed way back. Well, if nothing else, the long nightmare for Winghaven is over. Surefour is no longer on Bastion. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, much more comfortable playing Reinhardt against the small arms fire that is a McCree. Although, if he gets flashbanged over his shield, he might have a...
Yeah, I was going to say, it's still not entirely, like, in the clear or anything like that, but it's not going to get mowed down. Oh, a beautiful Earth Shatter. Knocks down 4 people, but the boop stops him from falling up. That was a beautiful boop coming out from Grego, really saving his team from the Reinhardt follow-up. Too Easy, though, doing a lot of work here on McCree. Has 2 kills so far in this exchange and is pushing the rest of C9 back. They want no part of that, and now, looking at progress, REUNITED is a mere about 2 team fights away from winning this game.
Yeah, REUNITED's got better support composition right now, too, because they do have a Mercy with a Resurrection up. As long as Morte plays safe, they're going to have 2 tries out of life. Cruz almost with Sound Barrier up. Barrage is ready. Valtage's almost got Deadeye up. They're in a strong position now.
Here comes the Deadeye from Too Easy. Too Easy looking to put the nail in C9's coffin. Able to take out Adam. That's a huge pickoff. Adam poked out a little bit too far. Devitt now going to get fanned. Valtaja and Too Easy making things look pretty good here for REUNITED. C9 now might not even be able to force overtime. This is the problem.
Okay, so tracers, so I think they're
Surefour is Tracer. He's able to get on there. Both Tracers getting stunned by 1 flashbang. Sound barriers out for both teams. Do have the barrage coming down, not to a whole lot of effect. Absolute craziness on the fight.
C9 alive. Morte dies.
Yeah, this is really a fight for both teams here, because where our team wins this team fight, they'll probably win the map outright. And C9 with 3 kills! C9 bringing this back! Winghaven with a charge, trying to keep life alive. Morte still has a resurrection, but he's dead. He's not anywhere near.
Yeah, Morte died really early in that fight. It was brutal. He was kind of just gliding towards the backside, not moving very quickly. If Baltaja can get on here, he cannot. He gets bounced away.
He got booped away. So C9 going to take it. And that's rough for REUNITED. If they could have taken that, that would have been the game they needed on NA servers. But C9 going to go up 3-2, and we are going back to EU.
Yeah, this is play of the game for Morte, but he needed another one just like it towards the end there. He just died from kind of just a Winston trickle, was unable to get out of the way. I think that could have turned the fight for him. As it is, that is Cloud9 taking an advantage with the win on Lijiang Tower. Bastion, back in the meta.
Back in the meta.